All right, good afternoon, everyone. This is October 12th, 12:01 Eastern Standard Time. Let's figure out what's happening today in the markets. The market's a little whipsaw action today. All right, so today, market is it's just kind of it's a trader's market. So you just kind of have to pick your points and trade them real fast. So basically, it's a very fast market. Um, Something interesting. We went down because we could not go up. What do I mean by that? I basically mean that there's the alarm I set for Google. All right. But basically what I mean by that is that what's the news that's going to drive this market back up? Is there anything out there that's going to drive this market up? Right. So that's the thing we have to be looking forward to. We have another week there where if this market's not going to be bought by the funds, then we're probably going to go down maybe for November, December. So something to keep in mind. But in the meantime, let's see what opportunities are out there right now. But basically, let's dive in. So the XPX yesterday, as I was doing this video, we saw the XPX acting really weird here. This is the exact time frame we were looking at, and we got into some after the video. We got into some put positions, rode those things really nice for a nice little profit. It looks like the market is about to reverse. As you can tell, we have to look at the MACDs to see if the swing is ending or beginning. So just got into a call position right there for the swing back up to the 50. Why? Because we're having a fresh set of MACDs, and it looks like it could come back and retest the 43.85 level. So basically, right there, we got out of our puts, and basically, let's see what else is out there. So basically, NDX, we just got a fresh set of MACD, so it looks like it wants to bottom, wants to head back up to this 14,803, and basically same with the Russell. Now the Russell has been stronger than the other XPX NDX. We saw this right here. We haven't. It's not really a nice looking MACD, but it'll do. Now remember, this is bank heavy. I got Goldman Sachs up here. Goldman Sachs is up like a little over 0.5%. The VIX is at 19.11, and it looks like already we're hitting the 50-day moving average. So we're going to see what it does there. MACD still wants to go up. Let's see how it responds at the zero, right? Zero right here, meaning that it could maybe bounce back down. But we're going to see. Just keep an eye on that one. But overall, the overall market's looking like they're rebounding or bouncing. So let's see what happens. Now, Google got hit pretty hard. Google yesterday, when this was going down, it dragged it down, and we had a dead cat bounce right here, right? So this is a bull trap, right? We're thinking the bulls think they're going to come back up, and the bears sold it off pretty hard. Now this could be an antitrust issue with Google, but Google looks like it's rebounding right at this 27-24 area. We got a MACDs. Let's see if it can get it going here. Not really confirmed yet, but not really buying this Google move here. Just watch it a little bit carefully here because this thing is a fast mover. Um, but the other ones seem to be working out really well. We're going to need, because here's the thing, if this goes up, how are these indices going to respond there? Right. So that's going to be a level of resistance. So if this comes up, can it come back down when these come back down? So just keep an eye on that one. So anyway, let's see if there's anything else out there. Amazon got slaughtered. We saw this at the open yesterday. I didn't really have a good read on this yesterday, as you can tell if you watched yesterday's video. But basically, today it is basing. It is trying to form a base. It looks like it wants to break. The MACDs are showing me this swing is coming up. It's at the 50. Let's see how it responds there, and if the MACDs can continue higher. But again, we're going to be at the mercy of these three. Tesla, man, Tesla's just going against the market. It just has a mind of its own. It just came out. China sales came out amazing. So basically, looks good. This 809 area looks like it wants to go. Now, how could you play Tesla in the morning? We saw a fresh set of MACDs here, even though the market was going down. This is the place that you can play it. And if you're in it, 793 to 809, which is a key area. Looks like it's dying down right here. Looks like it wants to pick up again, but If you took that trade in the morning, lock in those gains. Okay, you can always add more later, but or roll up. But right now, it looks like it might want to run. But if you have a nice profit, I will lock those in because we don't know how the rest of the market is going to react. It's a trader's market, and if we're not really trending, with the exception of a few. ISRG got hammered again, just got hammered. The MACDs are telling me that that this thing is being bought, even though there's a divergence here. So it looks like it had a fresh set of MACDs here at the just recently, right? So we had one here at the open, but you're not really good read. Resistance is at 329. So this will be a place if you want to add it to it because we have a fresh set of MACDs 322 back to the 50-day. So you're not getting a lot of points here ever since the 3-to-1 stock split. This one just the moves are pretty normal. So you want to wait till 330. Let's see how these react, and then basically from there it's a whole different other story. Chipotle got hammered. Now Domino's Pizza. I, I I was misinformed. Did not announce earnings yesterday. They announced earnings, I think, Thursday, but that one can move with this one. And again, Chipotle got hit pretty hard. This was a trade you could have taken back to the 50. Now, there's a lot of meat in here, 1777 to the moving average is 1800. So you had about a 20, 30 point ripper. So right in here, this is one that you could have taken. But basically, it looks good. We're going to see how the market reacts. You have this level here that you got to take out 1818. We also have this level here of 1811, which is where the sell off occurred yesterday. So let's see if we can. So anyway, this is where the bears are trapped. So if we can get through, then I think the bears going to cover, and it will probably push up a little bit. All right. So what else are we looking at? Let's see if this works. Let's look at MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy again, the MACDs were going down. So even though it rolled up, if you look at the MACDs, the MACDs are telling not to get into that trade. We broke the 50, meaning it can go down. So MicroStrategy is just not really acting right. Shopify, same type of thing. We're getting just kind of mixed signals on Shopify. So let it base, let it do its thing, and from then it looks like it wants to break. But again, look at the Nasdaq and the XPX because these are not going to go up unless those go up. Netflix got pretty hard, pretty hit pretty hard. So the key level here, I think, is 630, 635 to get it going, 632 to be exact. I think a lot of bears are trapped right in here. So this looks promising. It looks like it could bounce. Let's see if it can get over 631. It's coming up with the Nasdaq. Um, if we go positive, if we can, that's a big if we go positive, then Netflix could rebust. But this is the level you want to look at 632. The bears will be trapped right there. Okay. What else do we got? We got Roku, same as Netflix. Got just kind of really mixed right now. So not really a confirmed trend right here that I'm getting. So Nvidia came out here today, just went up and just again mixed signals. So just sit and wait. If it doesn't make sense, then just the best thing is to just wait and see what's making sense. The market's not really trending, with the exception of a few. So look for the ones that are trending. All right. Apple got hit pretty hard. So look at Apple and the banks, because if Apple's not going up and the banks are not going up, then XPX could sell off, right? But Apple's trying to rebound here. It looks like it's trying to go. It's finding some pressure here. So let's see if that can go. But to 141 or 142. Now, this doesn't move as much, but again, got sold off yesterday as well. Uh, during that XPX sell off. All right, oil's trying to hold. Biden has one card. So if they release the oil reserves, then this is probably going to affect OIH. But then if they drive it back up, then so just keep that in mind. If oil reserves gets released, then it will affect oil. So, but this was a nice trade. We're setting up for, I think, 222. It's hard. It looks like it's trying to bounce here. It can go either way at this moment of time. All right, that's all we have right now. So try to keep this simple, small, but XPX is still running up. It looks like it's got this 43 probably 43.85 in sights. Nasdaq is meeting some resistance here. Russell's trying to break through. Now the banks do announce earnings tomorrow, so just keep that in mind. Um, what else do we have here? VIX is at 19.2. Let's see if I can do that. Just gonna throw this out there, but basically, the 10-year note is going higher. This is not good for techs, guys. So when this goes up, techs goes down historically. So let's see, and the bond is selling off. So VIX is coming down a little bit, so that's pretty good. But it's coming to these levels of resistance 17, 18, 18. It looks like it bounces up there, but we're now trading between 18 and 24 is like the new levels here for the VIX. All right, guys. Looking XPX looking good. It's on its way to 43.85. Those calls I bought are up about $3. So probably going to get out of those pretty soon. And all right, guys, go get it and stay frosty. All right, we'll talk tomorrow.